Good afternoon. Police have made an arrest after finding a decomposing body believed to be that of missing Belfast man John George on the Costa Blanca yesterday evening. John George, also known as John Hardy, had been holidaying in Alicante and was last in touch with his family on December 14th. The 37-year-old was reported missing 4 days later after he failed to board his flight home to Northern Ireland. A source close to the ongoing inquiry said the man's body had been found in Rojales near Torrevieja. A post-mortem is due to take place in the coming hours. The arrested man is believed to be a 32-year-old from Eastern Europe. Police sources said their investigation remained open and that they hadn't ruled out further arrests. Although the only person arrested so far is understood to have been held on suspicion of homicide, the alleged perpetrator could have fled the area, according to local reports. Police can hold the man that they have in custody for up to 72 hours before handing him over to an investigating judge for further questioning. While formal identification is still to take place, it's understood that clothing and tattoos led the Guardia Civil to believe that it was Mr. George. However, DNA testing will now take place to formally identify the 37-year-old father of two's remains. Interpol had become involved in the case following reports that one man in his early 20s with a British passport, with links to some of those involved, had fled to Thailand in the wake of the murder. The right-wing and far-right parties are snapping at the heels of Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez's ruling PSOE as they are gathering voters and winning back support lost in the July 2023 elections, so a new poll shows. As more governments swing to the right across Europe, Spain appears to be following suit. According to a poll by 40DB for El País published yesterday, the Partido Popular, Vox and the SALF are stronger than the left, the PSOE, its allies in government Sumar, and other smaller progressive parties including Podemos. The Partido Popular is, for the first time, at the same percentage as in the 2023 elections, 33%, although Vox, currently the third force in Parliament, has seen an increase in its vote estimates for 3 consecutive months. Meanwhile, the SALF, led by the controversial Alvise Perez, who is currently under investigation for allegedly illegally funding SALF's EU election campaign, would win 2.4% of the vote if elections were held today. And housing is currently the most pressing issue facing people, surpassing concerns such as inflation and immigration, according to data from the latest Eurobarometer conducted in October and presented this week in Madrid. A significant 35% identify housing as the country's primary problem, marking an 18-point increase from the previous Eurobarometer in the spring where it ranked 5th. In Spain, inflation ranks as the second major concern, cited by some 30% of respondents. Immigration is now third in the list. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.